Hey, what's going on, everybody? This here is Beaver Nation back with another reenacting video. Sorry it's been so long. I've been pretty busy with work and all that, but I'm back and making another tutorial with the new lovely weather we've been having. You will be seeing a lot of Battle of the Bulge events, so I thought I would bring out my gear for the Battle of the Bulge and go over the minimum of what you will need. And again, get rid of some more reenactorisms just like last video. I know I got a lot of love last video. I appreciate it. And this one we're going to do a simplistic video. Just to kind of see what you need for the basics. So first and foremost for your basic, what you are going to need is the United States Army M43 jacket. You can get these from multiple areas. This one here is from At the Front. You can also get videos. You could also get them from What Price Glory, which is what this one is. And pretty simple and straightforward. I would suggest getting one usually a size bigger because you're going to be wearing a lot of cold weather gear under, which I'll go over in a second. So first and foremost, like I said, you'll need this if you're doing for the 101st. You'll use their patch. Make sure to get a good patch. Don't get one of the really bad ones. At the Front makes a really good one, and you can find them everywhere. Next, what you're going to need are the M43 trousers. Again, I got these from At the Front, and I've had these modified better. The At the Front ones are not bad, do not get me wrong, but they do not get the pockets right. These ones are actual canvas, and you can get these made from Service Rigger Company, and it makes your impression look a lot better. After you guys get that done, what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to make stuff look pretty. So the Battle of the Bulge was not exactly in Paris. It wasn't anywhere. It was in Belgium in the middle of the winter after these guys have just gotten out of combat, and now they are even more filthy. So we'll get rid of this clean nonsense, and we will show you what your stuff should actually look like. So this here, get some more light here, is my version of that. I go to reenactments, and I see a lot of people with really nice, clean uniforms, especially doing Battle of the Bulge. And by the time you're in the Bulge, you're already not going to have nice uniforms. And now you're really not going to have nice uniforms because you've been in the mud, the snow, you've been freezing your ass off, and things have just been terrible. So what I would suggest doing is get your gear, go crawl in the mud for a little bit, go crawl in the mud some more. And I actually added motor oil to this to make a lot of these dark spots, which you will normally see. You're going to want to do extra emphasis on the knees, the rear end where they would be sitting in their foxholes. So that is that. I got to actually sew these up because I had a little bit of an accident. Next, of course, is the top. This top took me about, I'd say 2 or 3 days to get like this. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but this top is absolutely beat. This top has been around. I've been using this in reenactments for close to 2-3 years now, and it's still fantastic. I love this one. This one's made by What Price Glory. Again, I got holes here. I got scrapes. I got things from crawling all the time, and it is just beautiful, in my opinion. A lot of people who know me reenacting always think that I say too clean so much, and there's a reason why. So we'll go stuff that back in there. Next, what we're going to have to go over is we're going to go over warm weather gear. So, warm weather gear, the common thing you will see is you will see the 5-button sweater. You can get these anywhere. This one's an original. You can get them from What Price Glory. I think Rothko makes one. They're probably not the most accurate, but they still make them nonetheless. And then we're going to move down. These are some just some old World War II leggings. I don't remember what they're called. Long johns, that's the word. So you can get those. And of course, everyone does it, but if you want to really be the belle of the ball, you could also get, or not rock it, I should say, a overcoat. And the reason I say that you probably shouldn't rock an overcoat, or at least if you have a reenactment group, not 100 people should be rocking it, is because if you look at original pictures, not everyone has an overcoat. So this is an option. Again, this is an old original. They made a billion of these. All I did was drag it through some mud, give it a little bit of love, and now it's there. Okay, if you guys remember during my Normandy video, I showed you guys my field gear setup. Well, this time you're going to get away from the rigger pouches. You'll just go to a standard Garand belt. Depending on what your position is, you can have whatever, but the absolute bare minimum you should have for it, obviously your canteen. If you're a Garand gunner, you'll have your bayonet, an M43 entrenching tool. By this point, I would say go for the OD7, which is that dark green, because by this time, if you look at majority of pictures, they're not rocking that OD3 anymore. So get yourself an OD7. I've seen multiple pictures with and without. Just get yourself a standard first aid kit. By this time, you're not really going to see a lot of those parachute first aid kits anymore. And this isn't, I didn't want to take it all apart, but without the padding, just get yourself some standard M40 or M42 or whatever they are called suspenders. I think they're M36. But, you know, you can find them. The belt itself. And, of course, your musette bag. Your musette bag, you can carry whatever you want in there and so on. Next, what we're going to move over is to the boots. So this is kind of a hit or miss on the boots. So if you are already got a Normandy impression, odds are you have your standard Corcoran jump boots. But I would say get rid of these. Get yourself a pair of these bad boys. Get yourself some double buckles. If you look at the paratroopers, most of them, and I mean most of them, are rocking double buckles because a lot of the paratroopers would have had already been done with their jump boots and probably made them dress boots from a lot of the stuff I've been reading. So get yourself some double buckles. Go ahead and really dub them, make them look nice and pretty. And then, of course, you'll want your standard paratrooper helmet. Mine is it's an old repurposed one. Go ahead and when you got your stuff, give it a little bit of love on the sides. Like these are definitely going to be faded. It's going to be a little beat up. It's definitely not going to be what you would call parade ready. And basically, if you don't look like everything Patton would have an absolute nightmare about, you're probably not doing it right. So before I end this video, I want to go over something very, very, very important. Do not subtract safety for authenticity. I know a lot of people are going to give me a lot of hate probably for saying this, but you do not need to wear historically accurate long johns to have a good impression. Get actual long johns. Even under this, you can wear an actual thing. There's being historically accurate and then there's being stupid. If you go out and you get frostbite because you wanted to be historically accurate, that's on you. I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to call you an idiot. And that's just pretty much that. So honestly, do not sacrifice safety for authenticity. Buy good long johns, buy good gear, and then you can throw the M43s over it and look like every other person in every World War II picture, just a little bit puffier. Oh, and I forgot to add, I don't have it around here. Get a good Jeep cap. That is the cotton knit hat that you will see a lot of them wearing under their helmets. Again, although there was pictures of them not wearing it, wear it. Keep your ears warm. Don't be stupid. So if I missed anything, let me know. I don't really have all the stuff for the pockets and stuff like that. That there is unit discretion. But if you want to get yourself an impression, please use this guide as how to do it. Sometime I'll probably get into beating up a jacket. I don't really have any extras to beat up yet, but I will eventually do a tutorial on that. So just do me a favor, let me know what else you want to see. I can do all sorts of different impressions if you guys want. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you.